Today, I want to talk about why speed is important in your business. This is so key. Um, I think as entrepreneurs, we get so, um, what's the word? We try to do so many things social media, website, video, YouTube, all that stuff. But it comes down to speed. And I think we take this time building this funnel that gets clients, but then we are slow to respond to those clients. So when your potential customers go to your website and they send you email, they go in the chat, they send you a DM, they call your business, you have to respond to them as fast as possible. I say less than 24 hours because I was talking to my client yesterday about this, and we were talking about how we can reduce the number of fields on his contact form. Instead of making it what it is now 8 or 9, let's make it 3 or 4. Let's only get the most important information from your clients, potential customers, and one because they want speed. Then also you only need certain things to get started. And your customers, they're not going to wait for a reply. You know, if they're looking at a website, they want something, they'll send you a message. Guess what? Then they're going back to Google and they're finding another company that can help them, that can give them a service. So that's why responding to your customers fast is so important because you don't have time. Um, there's competition out here. I don't care who you are, doctor, lawyer, florist, whatever you do, there's competition. So your customer is not going to wait for you to respond. So I recommend, man, hourly, daily, you have to be logging into all your social media channels, checking your DMs. Also, another thing too, so many companies spend so much time on social media and do not respond to questions and comments on social media. You have to stop that. If that's hiring a person, an intern, make sure that you're responding back to those inquiries in real time. Why? Because that those at speed can lead to a potential sale. So be sure to reply to every inquiry from your customers. Also, if you have a phone number, which I'm sure you do, make sure that you have a professional voicemail. Make sure that you respond to those customers as soon as possible. I would say use a virtual system to where when somebody calls your business, you get an email or text saying that you have a voicemail. Then listen to that voicemail and reply right away. Also, if you're in a service company, a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, those are fields where people are, I'm not buying a shirt. My life is on the line. My money's on the line. I want to reply now. So even more, certain services, people are not going to wait. They want to reply now. So if you do even have a budget to hire a answering service, a few years back, I was working for a lawyer. He was doing immigration. And once again, if you're dealing with those type of issues, you want to reply now. So what I did, we was running ads on Google Ads. People would click the ad, see him, then they would call him. But I was telling him, I can only do my part as a digital marketer. I can send people to you, but then it's on you to close them. So my suggestion was getting a 24-hour after hours answering service. So if somebody called with a question or comment, they could speak to a real person right then. They could book a time to come in and talk to him or call him the next day. But that kind of response is needed from your customers. So, we spend so much time, like I said, building all these great systems, email forms, social media, but we have to be sure to make sure to check those regularly, hourly, to make sure we're responding to those. Another thing is too, emails. You would be surprised how many business owners do not check their emails regularly. So if you can create a separate like support email address, so you know that these emails are coming from your potential customers, and make sure you're responding to them as fast as possible. As fast as possible because people aren't going to wait. And one more analogy is like going to the grocery store. They just say there's 10 lines and all the lines are long. Um, we don't stand in one line. We're going from line to line. We're looking down the aisles trying to see which line is shorter. And whatever line is shorter or even seems shorter, guess what? Then that's the aisle we're going to. It's the same for your customers. They are looking. I'm talking about shorter. I look short. Let me boost my my chair real quick. I look short today. Short today. Okay, here we go. That's a little better. But once again, customers go from aisle to aisle, from checkout to checkout, trying to find the fastest one. It's the same way now. You know, some stores they have. I hate self checkout. I hate it. But if I'm in the store and there's five cashiers and the lines are long and there's self checkout, guess what? I'm going to use self checkout. So that's the mentality of your customers. Your customers are busy. They don't have a lot of time. They want to answer now. And when they come to your website, when they call you, they want answers now. So on your website, having an FAQ page, that page has commonly, frequently asked questions and answers. But having that speed is so important. You know, I think that the company that responds the fastest wins the sale. Yes, things like price and availability all come into play, but making all those things equal or close to equal, I think the fastest response wins that customer. So your customers are not going to wait. You have to be fast. So once again, check in your social media, your DMs. Check those every hour if you can. Make sure to respond to every comment on social media, good and bad. If you have a phone number, which now you do, find some way to connect that phone number to your phone to get a text or email and respond to those customers in less than an hour. If you have the budget, hire a professional answering service. Some of them start at like $100. Have somebody during the day answer those calls if you miss them, and also have an after hours number as well. One thing you can also do on your website is have a chatbot that can answer common questions, but you want to be fast in your response. Once again, because that is the thing that wins the sale for you. So once again, be prompt in your replies, because once again, we spend so much time investing in social media and videos, building the great systems. But I think for a lot of companies, what we lose that connection is we're responding too slow. So I hope that video helped you. And once again, make sure you're replying to your customers as fast as possible, because that is going to help you win that sale. Take care. Bye.